guys, what's up? My name is Yokome, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to break free of some of your fears so you can create a business and a life that you really love. We're hanging out here in my backyard. We back onto the 18th hole of this golf course. It's sunny, it's gorgeous, I got my whiteboard, life's good. So we're gonna have some fun today. Really, I guess the inspiration for me came from thinking of you and going, wow, what did I do to start from, rock bottom, really struggling in life, to be able to move up to the lifestyle that I wanted to create, and really doing it from a space of helping and serving people from my highest calling. So I want to teach you what I did. I know this is really going to help you when it comes to some of the doubts or the fears or the anxieties or the procrastination or rejection, all those things. So if you're not where you want to be in your business, I highly suggest you take notes. And I always tell people there's going to be one thing that you take away that you're like, oh yeah, that's what I needed from this video. So just soak it up. We're going to have some fun. All right, let's get into it. So chances are, okay, you have an idea in your mind of where you want to go. So there's a discrepancy. So you're here, and then maybe you want to be over here. So there's a gap between the two places. So I want to help you close that gap. That idea could be, that idea could be your business, or that idea could be your vision. It's what you want to help people with, okay? So it's all encompassing, but there is something that you want to do that your soul is like, I really want to step into this full time and make this your life, make this, how you live. And I get it. It doesn't matter if you're a network marketer, you're a coach, you're a real estate agent. It doesn't matter. You have a vehicle, you have a business to fulfill your life's purpose and vision. Okay, so that's, chances are, that's who you are watching this. So let me draw you. You're here. And you want to get to there. Okay, so this is your current life, and you're like, well, life would be just awesome if I could be living over here and be doing what I really love. Okay, and I totally get it. So you have to think of, what does this represent? Okay, so this is you. Okay, this is you now, and this is you. We'll say this is your vision. So, hang on. So your vision may be like, oh, you want to pay off your credit card debt, or oh, you want to get out of debt, or you want your time freedom. You don't want to have to go to a job that you completely hate. Or you want to help more people. You're like, oh, I just got this vision. If I could just help more people, you feel what? Fulfilled. So that is usually the driving factor for a lot of people, is they want to change their life financially. And typically, if you go a little step below that, what do most people want? Security. Most people want security. They want to feel safe. That's why people stay in jobs that they don't like, because it's safe and secure. It's too vulnerable to step out and go do what you love for a living, because it might not be secure. So most people want security. So let's take it a step further though. What do most people want underneath that? Well, they want to feel important. Maybe you want to feel important. Maybe you want to feel loved. Maybe you want to feel appreciated or recognized for all the hard work that you're doing. So I could keep drilling down, but it's really important to know, okay, what is actually driving you? There's different psychological factors, right, that are actually going to drive you. This in itself is usually not enough of a motivating factor for people to take action. So you have to understand, okay, what's really driving you that will create that? Now here's the challenge, and this is a big one. Okay, so what most people do is they're here, and they go, I really want to be over here, so they focus on that. That becomes their primary focus. Oh, my goal is, maybe your goal is to pay off debt, or your goal is to have time freedom, or your goal is to be able to travel or do things with your kids. So they focus on that. That's not what I want you to focus on. I want you to set the intention for that, because that's important. But let me give you an example. along this journey, because this is just like your crazy spiritual journey, right? Along this journey, there's pivotal moments that are big breakthroughs on your way to getting to where you want to go. That you're like, wow, I can't believe that this just happened, right? And one of these things, you know, for a big part of people is this one, is rejection. That is one of the strongest things that people want to avoid at all costs. It's like, oh my God. I remember when I first started doing videos like just like these ones here, I used to wear a suit, and like, I think I actually wore a fucking tie. I think I had a tie on. I can't remember. I think I had a tie on, suit. I was like 25 at the time, but I've always looked younger than I actually am, and because I'm gonna be 34 this month. And when I was 25, I probably looked like I was 18. So I was up here. This was me, right? Trying to get to there, and I'm like, oh, I need to hold up an image. So I put on the suit and got in front of the camera, and I tried to be perfect. It was terrible. It didn't work, by the way. So now it's like, oh, I'll show up in a hoodie. It's all good. But here's what stops people, right? What stops people is they go, wow, I have this business and this vision that I love. And you're like, okay, I want to get to there. And then they go out and they start talking to people. They do the activities that will grow it. And they bump up against the rejection. And once you bump up against the rejection, you're like, oh, that hurt. That I talked to that person, they weren't interested in my business. Oh, I talked to that person and they shot me down. They diluted my passion. They said, are you crazy? Why would you do that? And what happens is, because the rejection is so painful, most people just bounce back to where they're at. And then if they can't get past that, what does it happen? They build up the confidence again. And they're like, all right, I'm going to go after it. And then they go after it and they get rejected and they go back. And then they just keep waffling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And their life never changes. Because they're seeking what? Security. And by getting rejected, you don't feel so secure. You don't feel so hot. So what we're seeking is, by staying in the now, is actually safety and security. Okay, so that's, in what most people, that's the need that it's serving. It's, wow, I feel safe and secure. Even if you're not where you want to be. Even if over here's where you really want to be, it's more comfortable to stay here. So here's the deal. This is, you want to know how you see people like Chris and I, how we changed our lives so quickly. You know, 6 figures to 10 months from rock bottom, and then growing my coaching business. How we changed our life so quickly, and how we do this. This is how. You can take a shortcut, okay, but most people aren't comfortable with this. Let me write this down if I can. My purple pen. Integration through action. And you integrate your limiting beliefs and your fears through action. Okay, so that's one of the ways you actually do the work, and you learn from that, and you build a new belief system. But most people can't do that. And I'm not saying like Chris and I are special anyway. I'm just saying the majority of people can't do that, because what happens is they're not equipped. So they bump up, it's the same timeline, but they bump up against the rejection here, and they go, I'm gonna go back to that. Or maybe they get past that one and they get another rejection, and they go, that sucks, I'm gonna go back here. But you have to get really comfortable with your fears, your insecurities, and the things that are stopping you, right? This is like all what we teach in the master classes. You're capable of getting over here, but you're not equipped to handle the rejection. You're not equipped to be able to handle what it feels like when you're overwhelmed, or when you're frustrated, or when you're stuck, or when you're procrastinating. You're not equipped. So then you'll automatically, by default, go back to security and safety, which is why, I was talking to a girl the other day. She's had businesses for 8 years, and she's still working in corporate America. 8 years. So she has the vision, right? She's got the vision in the business, but she's not able to get there yet. And it's all to do with mindset. She's got the right skills, the products, the everything, all that stuff, but there's something happening up here. Okay, so this is an important part to understand, okay? So you have to learn to integrate through the action, but this is the difference, and this is what I want you to focus on. Let me write this down. Let me back up. I'll tell you that in a second. I'll tell you what you need to focus on in a second. Let me back this up. This is not how success looks. In our mind, because our minds work linear for most people, if you're left brain, but this is typically how it looks, okay? This is you. This is where you want to be. It looks like this. And you end up there. That's typically what it really looks like. It's like, oh my God, I'm doing amazing. Oh, that fucking sucked. Oh yeah, that was great. There's something. Oh my gosh, that just happened. Oh my God, that sucked. That person totally hurt me. Oh, this was great. And you have all these highs and lows and everything in between. And then you end up where you want to be and you're like, wow, look at all I learned. So here's the secret. Let me erase this here. Here is the secret, okay? You have to learn to start embracing your fear, whatever fears you have or insecurities. And secondly, you have to learn to start embracing the qualities that are going to support you to achieve that result or that goal. And what most people do is they just focus on this. They just focus on time freedom, vacations, paying off their credit card debt, you know, that goal to get that new car, that new house or whatever. That's what they focus on. But if you ask any highly successful person, what they focus on is their skill sets. They focus on the qualities that they need to possess to achieve those results. I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to lose weight, because here's a really common example. Let's say you want to lose weight, right? What time we got? All right. You know, what most people do is they walk into a store, a grocery store, and they're like, there's all these magazines with bodies they want, or maybe you see someone online, you're like, I want his body or her body, I want that body. And then they focus on like cutting it out and putting it on their vision board, and you know, that's what they do. And that's great, and I'm not knocking that, but what I'm saying is if you want to achieve that result, you have to focus on the qualities that you need to possess. So what are the qualities of someone that has that body? Well, what's their nutrition like? What are their daily success habits like? What's their workouts like? And you focus on the qualities that they possess, and then you'll have the body. The same thing with all of this stuff. You focus on the qualities. Okay, so first you got to go into your fears. You got to get comfortable with rejection. You got to get comfortable with vulnerability and overwhelm and all those things. And then you go, okay, great. So what are the qualities that I need to possess? So here's a few that would help, okay? Confidence, discipline, focus, vision, passion. I could go on and on and on. But you learn, you go, okay, great, here's a roadblock, crap, that hurt. You know, I just got rejected or whatever. Then you go, well, what can I learn from that? And then what is the quality that I need to start to embrace that will allow me to go to the next stage, allow me to go to the next stage, allow me to go to the next stage. And then eventually what will happen is, yeah, you'll get here and you'll be a completely different person than when you started over here. You guys follow me? So it doesn't matter if it's for making money, it's for getting in shape, it's for relationships, it's all the same thing. You got to focus on first going into the fears, and then you got to focus on the qualities, okay? That's a big one. Most people don't get this, and this is why they seek this, and it always eludes them, right? It always just gets away from them. So this is a big thing of what we're teaching in the masterclass. You know, like I'm literally going to walk you through how to do this. And once you do this, your whole life will change. You'll possess up here a level of confidence and certainty you've never had before. And that's what you want. The worst thing ever that can happen to an entrepreneur who has a great idea with a business and a vision is that you lose what? Confidence. If you don't have confidence, you know, it just won't work. You got to have confidence. So you got to focus on the qualities, and that's the thing that I'm going to be teaching in the masterclass. So, listen, we what's the date? I don't remember the date. It was Friday. I think the 25th is the last day for the early bird, and then prices go up, and then we start October the 1st. But please, please, please don't embrace the quality of procrastination. Just go and get started. Sign up while there's an early bird price. Really, I mean, this isn't about me. This is for you. This is committing to your vision, to your business, to your purpose in life. You know, life's short, guys. You know, why are you gonna waste it doing things in life you don't want to do when you have the capability to go from here to here anytime that you want? you just got to make the choice, right? So we have limited seats. We have 30 spots in that class. Once they're filled up, that's it. We're closing it off because we got to honor that space for everyone that's in the class. So I'll put a link down below so you can click, or somewhere in the description. But soulfulmoneymasterclass.com, I'm not going to write it out because it's just too long. But soulfulmoneymasterclass.com, you can click and you can actually enroll right from there, and then Chris and myself will send you the welcome email package like right away, and it is going to be awesome. So click on the link wherever I put it, down below or up high, I don't know. Click on the link, go and get started, save your seat so you don't miss out. Again, early bird pricing ends, I think, Friday the 25th, and then October the 1st is when we actually start. It's a 12-week program. You can see everything that you get in there. And think of it this way too. What you're doing is you're taking the rest of 2015 to upgrade your skills, to upgrade your mindset, to invest into your business, to invest into yourself. You're up-leveling so you can crush it throughout the rest of 2015 and into 2016. So this is going to be life-changing for you. So I really hope that you make it inside the class. Is there anything else we need to talk about? I mean, that's it. And I want to see you. I want to see you stop doing this, like back and forth, right? We'll see you move up, and we're going to teach you how to do that. So I hope you guys get started, and we'll see you inside the class. Talk to you soon.